Good evening, diligent diners. Spooky voice aside, welcome to our brand new series. A series that I play tested a little bit. I did about roughly an hour. Maybe a little bit more. I managed to do like the prologue in a couple of days. And I fell in love with this game. This game I followed a little bit way back when it first came out, but this game is very, very atmospheric. It doesn't hold anything back, and boy, is it a challenge. This game, as it's known, is Darkwood. And as much of a prologue as I'd like to talk about, well, I don't believe we need to. Let's see. Indiegogo. What is Indiegogo? This option enables additional cool but immersion-breaking content. So, difficulty. There is normal, the forgiving mode. When dying, you drop a part of your equipment. Hard, unforgiving mode. You have a limited number of lives. After that, it's game over. The ultimate thrill, death is permanent. We're gonna get a normal, because I've never beaten this game. Now, we will play the prologue. And we will go from there. You are playing a challenging and unforgiving game. You will not be led by the hand. Respect the woods. Be patient. And focus. Yes, when they say they will not hold your hand, you learn everything on the fly. As you saw, I did about 6 days. Just wanted to figure out how the game worked and mechanics. The prologue. I see hatred and fear in their eyes. As if I was responsible for the spreading disease. As if I were the source of all the misery plaguing these lands. I have nowhere to hide from there, nowhere to run. The woods have closed us off from the outside world. We are all doomed. My old notepad. Pills. So as you can see already, this is very top down. I know these notes by heart. I don't want to read them now. A homemade distiller for producing moonshine. The game is top down. There's a lot of... The big scary thing is you only see what's in front of you. Roughly through this 90-degree left to right. The generator's almost out of juice. I need to find a full gasoline can. I saw a broken tractor to the east. Maybe I can find some gasoline there. My old useless camera. Well, that ain't creepy. 12:06:85. This time they're empty. I'd rather not open it. I spent too much time to lock him in there. The lock is jammed a long time ago. Never mind. I keep useless junk in there anyway. I've just woken up. The radio's been silent for years, although sometimes I think I can hear voices through the static. Yep. Lovely little journal of stuff, so we know we're like a medical dude. So yeah, when you go in your inventory, you can't see around you, period. My tools, they haven't been sterilized for years. The local patients can't be helped anyway. Oh no. A large humanoid doll with a carved out face. So as you can see, we cannot see anything at our side. Used to be a luxury, but since all access to the roads have been devoured by the woods, it became a useless pile of trash. So we're somewhere in Poland. My dog, I don't think he's going to make it. I should end his suffering. Alright, so... yeah, as you can see, everything kind of becomes muted. A dead cow with a bone. As you can see. So yeah, we can see a map. And you can see the game's really quiet. The woods have devoured all the roads that connect us to the outside world. No one will be able to pass through this thicket. So yeah, whenever we find landmarks, they will point them out for us. And since it's top down, you can't see when something's blocking the top. Alright, time for crafting. Oh. Sorry about that. So yeah, when you get to the dark parts of the woods, there's an old abandoned house. In a few days, it'll be completely absorbed. Alright, we're just looking for this. Alright, we got some daylight now. Ooh. Hello. I think this one is still breathing. 21. He's unconscious. I've never seen him around here before. He's only carrying a key and some journal. Since he managed to sneak in here, he must know how to get out. Of course, he won't help me voluntarily. But that is of no importance. Very much are we the baddies moment? The answer is no. Because we are not that person. I need to get out of this accursed forest. You hear me, rat? Show me how, and I will let you go. I sometimes hear her voice. She's calling me to return home. Where is the exit? Where? Show me where. I'll kill you like a dog if I have to. And introducing us. The fucker stole my key. I need a lockpick. It hurts. So I can make a lockpick. I can make some bandages. Shovel, flashlight. So you can see very much healing with time. So we have to break down the door. Where'd he go? Yeah, this guy's not been doing good stuff. A metal table with leather belts strapped on it. Alright, what's in the crate? A table leg. Oh, he said he needed gas. So we have to equip the gas, hold it up, and refill. And as you see that little bar on the bottom, corpse has 2 dials instead of eyes. His mouth is wide, and I can hear a distorted voice barely distinguishable over the radio static. Nope. 4, 8, 9, 2. A syringe? Four, 8, 9, 2. Who's there? Please, let me out. Help me. Come closer. Back. Get back, good doctor. He was just hanging out in the back here. A small plastic chick. That's all he had. And how do you want to get out now? You think you can manage it all by yourself? Uh-oh. Here it's... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And thus, the prologue is done, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we're going to be dealing with every freaking night. Whoop. Burlap sack gloves. Who could he be? What is his story? I'm too far. Chapter 1. So we have woken up over here. A pleasant warmth is emanating from the oven. I can sense a strange yet familiar scent. It's the smell of a protective substance, which gives me relative safety for after dark. The vapors rise from the huge cauldron, are disturbed all over the house via long pipes. As long as I remain inside my hideout, I have a chance at surviving the night. When I arrived here a couple days ago, the oven was basically prepared. I just need to light it up to ensure my safety at night. This cottage must have been one of our hideouts. The inhabitants of the woods don't need to inhale this revolting gas. The label on the bottle says, staying out of the reach of our objective substance after nightfall results in an immediate death in 99 out of 100 cases. It is advised to evenly spread the gas inside the sleeping area. Even properly prepared substances does not guarantee 100% safety. Remain vigilant. It is recommended to stay in well-lit indoor areas in order to minimize risks. A small empty cast iron pot I haven't used yet. I haven't felt any hunger or thirst since the accident a few days ago. I can't stop thinking about one thing. These mushrooms, these red, pulsating mushrooms, they look so tasty. Maybe this pot will prove useful after all. Indeed. So this is our leveling up system. We need red mushrooms and edible substances. So let's look around the road home. look around our environment. Yesterday I barricaded one of the windows. If I want to stay here for some time, I should do the same to the other windows. And here's our workbench. To upgrade it, we need wood and nails. Oh, harvesting a red mushroom. Essentially, until I leave the house, as much as I believe, as long as I don't leave the house, the timer doesn't start. Tata reads the use of mushrooms in the household. There we go. I can extract 10 essence. And it gets filled up in this little thing. Alright. Let's leave the house. Generator's half empty. So I need to find gas for one more night here. Convert wooden logs into planks. There's also a well here too. Sadly, I don't have much else around here, so. And after starting to play this, I can already tell you, the map's different than my first attempt here. So it looks like every playthrough is a new map. Yes. I need wood. Now these explode and cause poison damage, so you don't want to go over them. Ooh. Problem is I don't have a weapon. I need wood. Oh, disarming a bear trap. That'll give me metal. Yeah, metal scrap. Yeah, I don't know if you read, but that red mushroom will also rot over time, too, so. So right now, let's just explore the north. Another bear trap. There we go. Alright, so I got a rough idea around the north of the house. So now let's try let's try this side. Kind of want to just get all my surroundings, because I feel like that's where all the easy stuff is. Ooh, here we go. Wood piles. Yes. Wood and nails. Excellent. So the wood pile's been very much cleared. And, ooh, more metal scrap. Don't mind if we do. Alright, so now we can build this. Excellent. We now have a weapon. We now have a torch. I'm gonna put the rest of the stuff away. There we go. Because as things rot, they lose their potency. The reason is because there's also hunting. Yeah, there's a little bit of hunting in this game, so. Now you might have noticed they said when it gets dark, so nighttime is the bad times for me. But I now have a weapon. And here's my first animal. Down, doggy. There we go. Oh, broken tractor. A battery, wire, scrap, and gas. There we go. Now we got some gas. Perfect. The brook. So what is it, a form of water? Yeah, can't do much else with it. Right now, just trying to get the immediate surroundings. Corpse, wire. Can't be afraid of the dark areas. I do know they like to put... We're gonna avoid that right now. Could have goodies on them. Explore around first. Okay. Can't craft anything on the fly, so... Right, I can take on the dogs. Down, dog. Ooh. That was actually some really good stuff there. Plus, the last thing I want to do is have those dogs sniffing around my house. Ooh. Is that what I think it is? No, it isn't. Okay. Because sometimes you can find, like, shiny rocks, and they're really valuable. I think that was me. Calm down, Pixel. Calm down. It'll all be fine. All we're doing is just exploring the environment. Taking in the scenes. Trying not to die. You know, that funneled chestnut of perhaps dying isn't the best option for me right now. Okay, let's... So, wood this? No, there's no wood. Oh. Ah, rabbit. Okay. Yeah, there are little rabbits that'll come around and... Ooh. Let's get this on the map. Wherever this is. Mushrooms are nice. Ah! Note from the burned house. I know they're there. I can hear them laughing. They're behind the wall of trees. I can't get through myself. The trees grow back too fast. Alright, my wooden thing is almost dead. It still came with a bunch of mushrooms. I'll take that. Oh, another dog. We'll come back for you later. Let's see. Let's go around the field. A couple of entrances in the field. Ooh. So yeah, the good news is that the burnt house ain't that far away, so we should be coming up to it any second. Wait a minute. Woodpile. Oh, I'm north of it. Oop, nope. Stay away from that. Alright, what do I have on me right now? I think it's important to fill this thing up so we can just get all the wooden planks done. Just gonna barricade this. Repair this. Now let's upgrade the workbench. There we go. Now we need more stuff. So down here is what I can get with the next upgrade. So I can make all this stuff. Alright, so I can make this thing more resilient. I can make it do more damage, or attacks use less stamina. Alright, let's put the wood away for now. We got a battery. Actually, let's keep the rags. Drop those. Oh. So, our first upgrade. We can heal ourselves by eating mushrooms. That is a thought. Once a day, you'll be able to learn I will be able to learn my current location on the map. Once a day, I'll be able to heal myself by standing next to an electrical light source. Or I can see farther. Personally, I think Eagle Eye would be more useful for me. But the downside is I have this. Staying in dark areas can be dangerous for me. So when I level up, I have to choose a dark side. Now my next level is not for another 150. Alright, so let's make some bandages. And let's make a lockpick. Alright. Now you might have noticed it's starting to get a little rosy out here. Sunset's getting close. Alright, let's get rid of you. Oh, this is a whole different building. Here we go. We got that in the tire. Anything else in here? No, there isn't. So we have to remember, if we go north of here, it's getting darker. Alright, now we need a barricade. Yes, the generator's in a different spot. So I need... Now we want this. Now, the good news is we can move these lamps. I think this is the bad stuff can happen at night problem. Or bad stuff can happen in the dark. So all I'm trying to do I'm just trying to set up a lovely little kill spot. So now I can hang out in here. Not have to really worry about anything. And I can just hang out in the dark in my nice, scary room. And if anything tries to eat me, I get to hit it with a stick. Now the downside is the darkness is a little bit mean. But we're doing fine. In all honesty, we're actually doing really good. I'm just gonna use up this torch. So that's the sound of dawn coming. Yep, as you can tell. Alright, day 2. And we have a guest, the Wolfman. Even, let's see, what's the voice of this guy? Even from afar, I can smell your putrid stench. Be glad I don't have an appetite for carcasses. Meat. The figure hides its face under the hood, the smell of wet soil and fur. I know what you're after. I can help you reclaim what you've lost. If you help me attend to a certain matter. What do you say, comrade? As he leans toward me, I hear him giggling under the hood. I knew it would interest you. Before we make a deal, you need to prove that you can do the job. I've got no time for weaklings, meat. You follow? Show me what you're made of. Get through to the silent forest. You think it's so easy? If I were you, I would prepare myself well before setting out. When you get there, you'll find me in this spot. Remember it. The wolf grabs my map and scribbles something on it. The likes of you always crawl back to me. I wouldn't recommend wandering around these woods at night. I mean, it would mean certain death for you, meat. Better hide in this hideout of yours before dark and pray for the morning light. Beautiful item, perfect for a church fair. What's that you've got there? The wolf snatches the photograph from my hand and studies it carefully, finally snorts, his thick yellowish spit landing on the photo. This road doesn't exist anymore, overgrown with trees like all the other ones. The wolf throws the photo to the ground. Better forget it before the road home meet. Around here, all roads lead to nowhere. So here's our first merchant. He's got some good stuff, including that toolbox. And he's got a watch. Both very useful stuff. And he also has reputation points. So there is no currency in this game. Everything is based on reputation and what you have. So like, for instance, these bandages are worth 30. This lockpick is worth 25. Whereas the wire is worth 30. So it's more important for that. But the rags is only 14. So I have to have reputation points to trade. But I only got 50. I can't go in the negative. If you wish to spend more quality time basking in the striking yet natural beauty of my features, before you head off to the Silent Forest, you will find me at the camp of the Dry Meadows. Alright, so we have a location. He's up here. And he's over here. So he has 2 little meadows. So this is the Silent Forest. So when I get out of here, that's the place I gotta go. But I need more wood and I need more gas. Of course, turn off the generator. So I think the next thing I want to do is I want to start exploring that hedge maze. Ooh, did I loot you? I did not. Oh, you had gas. Oh, that's so useful. Oh, we'll disarm that. Oh, I moved. So if you move, it cancels it. Alright, so. Not gonna lie, I hate this. Okay, I think it's this way. I hear something. Oh, mushrooms. Oh yeah, we'll take that. Ah, more mushrooms. Can I harvest that from here? Yeah. I also hear something else. Nope, nope, can't get through there. Hear more mushrooms. There we go. We got some good mushrooms going on here. Uh-huh. Alright, what's in the box? Really, I don't see anything else, so... Don't know what that is, but I hate it. Just kind of walking. Okay, we're out. Did not like the sound of that one little bit. Screw you. Screw you. There was a hedge maze like that similar, but it didn't have that noise in it. It ended up having like a dog. So I'm very much like, hated that. Hated everything about that. Oh, is that wood? Destroyed well with a rope. Yeah, I'll take rope. Yeah, check that out. Alright. So there's a camp up here for the wolf. Ooh. introducing the deer. Or moose. It's a deer or a moose. What I do know is it is not fun. Broken tree. Where's the broken tree at? Let's show the broken tree. Ah, there's his camp. You can smell your stench from far away, meat. Yes, meat. Yeah, he doesn't take that. He only takes certain stuff. And you can just give him stuff. And the reputation will carry over. That's 40, this is 30, so I'm going to give that up. Because I don't really need it. Yeah, and I'll sell the bread too, because it's just weighing me down. The good news is I got over here. So let's take a little bit more around before we commit. Oh yeah, positives. Positives! Is that a corpse, or is that... Ooh, car. Okay, I guess I can't get the car. Alright, so burned house. Mushrooms positive. I will help myself to mushrooms. Need a key to open that up. Out! Put this away. So you might have noticed the map loops, so we're probably gonna go out of there. Oh, here, dog. I don't see a dog. Alright, so we're just north of the field. So as you can see, with that little bit of time, this thing's already started to rot. It will rot away to nothing. I just want to drop this off and get fresh inventory again. Get another lockpick. There we go. Yep. Drop this off, drop that off, drop that off, drop that off, drop that off. There we go. More shots of something good. Good, delicious mushroom drug. Alright, and just gonna... Yeah, but that's about it. Our only goal is just to get out and figure it out. You know what, I'm probably gonna leave that gas. Nah, let's grab the gas. So yeah, we have a house out there that's... Then yeah, the bread just kind of helps you gain stamina. Which is, you know, it's nice, but it's not like game breaking. There we go, and I think just directly south should be a corpse. There he is. There we go. Alright, let's try to go south of the Woodman. Come on, pupper. Alright, so we have the fallen tree here. Wasn't really good for the fallen tree, it's just a tree. Just gonna let you do your thing, Mr. Deer. Though I'm pretty sure, like, if I could drop him, he'd be worth a lot of meat. But I don't think I even have the enough materials to do that. So, we're just trying to go south of that. Ooh, bear trap. Disarm that. That's scrap metal. I'm not going to say no to free stuff. What was that sound? Sounded almost metallic. Let's see. Alright, I'm about there. Ah, this place. We'll go ahead and dismantle this. More wood and nails. Pack of cigarettes. So I'm not going to go down here. But essentially, I think that's my way out. I think I have to go all the way around. Because I'm pretty sure that burnt out house up north, that's what I need to get to. Trying to look for other goodies. Yeah, we got a rabbit. Now, I have killed a rabbit before in this game, and I can say that this will get you food, or get you, like, materials for your, like, syringe. Upgradable goodies. Did not bring the lantern with me. There's something howling or baying or... Oh great, another field. Another field with flowers. Alright. Let's see here. We found a camp and something else over there. Oh, that's a deer. Don't mess with the deer. Poisonous mushrooms. Is this the underground spot? Okay, so if I go diagonal from this spot, it should lead me back to base. Should keyword. Good mushroom in here. Alright, mushroom field. So, wait. Just keep going north. Yeah, it's starting to get dark in here. Not good. Ah, there's the field. So, here I am. Excellent. Let's see, let's move this to spot 3. And I just want to top this off. Turn the lights on. Yes. We're just going to repair that. Lots of gas. We got a tire and a battery. They don't have any value, so they must be useful for other things. Small caliber magazine. That's going to be useful down the road, but I don't know what for. Got some rope. Got a couple of lockpicks. Can't really make much else aside from maybe another bear trap. There we go. We're just going to put that there. And I'm just going to leave that be. Now we have another night. First thing, I want to drag you all the way over here. So one, it's out of the way. And we're going to put this in front of the door. I think so long as I don't start stuff, I'll be fine. After all, it is only day 2. But I do think there's something in the house. Because I heard that door. It might also be messing with me. What is this? What did I just pick up? Oh. What did I do? Don't like that. I feel like I ticked something off. I don't know what I ticked off. Now, the big thing about these bear traps, I can step in them. And they do hurt. I have a feeling I should have just left that be. Okay. Come on. Getting close to the sunrise, ladies and gents. Let's get everything I want to sell out. Sell that. Day 3. Gained a reputation with 100 with the trader. Well, I think that's about as good as we're getting today, ladies and gentlemen. This is Pixel saying thank you for joining me for this wonderful Let's Play, and I'll catch you all on the next course. Thank you very much, and good night.